Local State Toastmasters Club. This is club number 979269. And I do apologize for the background. Like I said earlier, I'm in T-Mobile store. My phone broke, but I did not want to miss today's meeting. That's just how much important this club is to me. So just want to welcome everybody for coming today, man. Hope you guys are excited. We're in for a major treat as well. I do have some housekeeping rules. If you're not speaking, we ask that you keep your line muted. We also ask if you got to get around and walk around, we ask that you turn your camera off as well. But we do love to see everyone's faces, so we do want you to have them on the entire time. But again, if you have to get up and walk around, we ask that you please block your camera out as well. But at this time, we're going to turn it over to our amazing president. This young lady, man, she's phenomenal. She's been leading this club by charge. So I'm excited to turn it over to our president for the night, Mr. Tasha Brown. Ms. Brown, you there?
I am here. Thank you so much, Dom, and thank you for being here. Okay, rain or shine, working phone or laptop, I'm so happy to see you here and leading us in this evening. Good evening, everyone. I hope that you are doing fantastic. And look, we do have 5 people who are doing fantastic, 3 that are great, 2 I acknowledge that you are not the best, but you made it, and I'm so happy that you are here today. And I hope by the end of the meeting, you will go up at least to great. All right. Okay, so I want to go ahead and welcome you all as well. Happy Monday. Let me see. Can y'all come off mute? Give me some sound. How are we? Give me some of that fantastic energy. Okay.
Hey, yeah, over here. My grandbaby is doing better. Yes.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, I'm good.
Praise report. That's a way to get us started. All right. Well, you have entered one of the best things that you are going to be doing on a Monday night. Hey, everyone on YouTube and Cindy on Facebook that is checking us out. I'm so excited about our prepared speech tonight. I'm going to go ahead and let you all know that you are in the best Toastmasters club in America. We cultivate excellent communicators and leaders in this space. We provide a safe environment and comfortable environment for you to develop and grow in wherever area you are trying to grow. So you are in the right place on this evening. We have a Toastmaster, Mr. John Gilmore. I'm going to go ahead and pass the screen over to him so that we can continue on with our amazing evening. Thank you, John.
Thank you. Thank you for the lovely introduction. I hope everyone here is doing well. Hopefully everyone's cameras are working. Everybody's bright smiles are up in here. Okay. We have great speakers coming in here today. And we will have our all-counter grammarian. Is she in here? Yes, Miss Shauna Step Jones. She's going to be here. Want to hear her lovely voice. And our timer, who's going to make sure that we are all on track. Is he here today? Yes, Mr. Joseph Luyami.
Luyami.
Luyami?
You're close, man.
I'm a practice. Luyami.
Yes,
okay.
sir.
Third time's a charm. I won't hold us up. I want to hurry up and get to this amazing speech that's about to happen because I think it's going to be great.
All right. Greetings, Toastmasters, featured Toastmasters, and distinguished guests. My name is Shauna Step Jones, and I am your all-counter grammarian. The purpose of the all-counter is to note words and sounds that are used as crutch or pause filler words by anyone who speaks. So during the meeting, I will listen for overused words, including and, well, but, so, and, I'll also listen for filler sounds, including I, and I'll note when a speaker repeats a word. So as the all-counter grammarian, I'm also going to let you all know the word of the day. The word of the day is luminary. So I'll keep track of it. I'll keep track of the use of our word of the day, and it is luminary. Luminary is a person of prominence or brilliant achievement. Luminary in a sentence is, with all of her achievements and successes, Michelle Obama is a luminary for young women participating in the accelerator. So please try to use that if you're speaking tonight, and we'll keep track of it. All right, our timer, Mr. Joseph.
Greetings, Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters and guests. As timer, I will timetable topic speakers, formal speeches, and evaluations. I will also alert speaker on the time they have left using green, yellow, and red cards to denote the time remaining. So if you could pin me to the meeting so you could see my screen change when. Okay. For some reason, my cards have disappeared. Well, I'll try to get them back. I would, at 1 minute, I'll show a green card. For table topics, at 1 minute, I'll show a green card. At 1 minute 30 seconds, I'll show a yellow card. At 2 minutes, I will raise a red card. And for the time speech, at 5 minutes, I'll raise a green card. At 6 minutes, I'll raise a yellow card. And at 7 minutes, I'll raise a red card. For the evaluations, at 2 minutes, I'll raise a green card. At 2 minutes 30 seconds, I'll raise a yellow card. At 3 minutes, I'll raise a red card. Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster. So I'm going to try to get my cards back. For some reason, they disappeared from how I programmed it, but I'll try to catch up. So please bear with me.
Thank you for that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Like I said, we are going to have a very amazing luminary, in-house luminary here for us today. I just can't wait to hear what she says. It's Eva. We want to hear your speech.
Are you ready?
I was born ready. Is everybody else here ready? We need some clapping. We need everybody to stand up. The chat's open.
Okay. I think I'll kind of do a self-intro because I think I sent my intro to the wrong person, but it's fine. And let me see. Yes. The title of my speech is The Road Less Traveled. It's coming from the Engaging Humor Level 2 project. Is for members to clearly define how Toastmaster envisions mentoring. I hope to show you that the road less traveled is very important for us. I'm going to try to stand up. I'm not sure if I can do it. Let me know if you see me. Can you see me? Thumbs up?
Yes, we can see you, Miss Eva. You look great.
Okay, good evening, Toastmasters, future Toastmasters, guests, and friends. When I chose my title, The Road Less Traveled, Robert Frost is the author of that book and poems. I thought about, are you ready to step outside of the box, change your life, change your vision, and move on? Who was your protege? Who helped mentor you? Have you thought about thanking them over the years for encouraging you, for showing you confidence, and for building you trust daily? True story. When I was about in the 4th grade, my teacher gave me a letter to take home to my mother. I knew I was a good little girl in the 4th grade. I was afraid. What is this letter for? What is it about? But she didn't seal it. So when I got around the corner, about a block before I got home, I sat on the steps and I opened up the letter and I read it. And it stated, Eva is a good student, but she's a bit shy. Can you work with her on that? Some of you out there may not believe that about me now. I went on home, took the letter home to my mother. My mother was my first mentor and protege. She said, you need to get involved, raise your hand, and start talking more. I said, okay. As the years went on, my husband became a minister. And one of his assignments was to speak at a revival at a church in Cherry Hill. I never forget, it was a rainy night. We go there and I see this man looking at me and my husband is pointing my direction and I turned around because I'm thinking they pointing to somebody else. Well, the man comes over to me and said, the person that was supposed to introduce my husband tonight couldn't make it. He wants me to do it. And as the man walked back, my husband is standing in the doorway waving. And I looked at him and said, because I'm gonna sock him in his nose when we get home, I've never done this before. He didn't even send the bio. So I had to literally figure out what to say, how to introduce him in a church that I knew and nobody. And I'm like, okay, I'll try, I'll do it. And I did it. Got home and I said, don't you ever put me on the spot like that again. My husband was my second protege and my mentor. After he became a minister, he became a pastor. First lady gonna do this, first lady gonna do that. And I'm like, I'm a behind the scenes person. I always like to stay behind the scenes. I gotta lead worship service. I gotta run the music, multitask. And I kept seeing these emails coming into my email saying Toastmasters. I'm like, me and my girlfriend, she's the first lady also, Miss Donald. I said, let's go see what this Toastmaster is about. So we go on that Monday, we sit there and we listen. They make you introduce yourself. Why did you come? And both of us kind of said, our husbands put us on the spot. And this is the place. Well, we didn't join the first day. We kept on. The second or third time, I think we joined. She left me. She had another assignment with her husband to do, so she stopped coming. So I'm stuck there. And I'm like, okay, I don't know anybody. But I met two young ladies. The first one was the former president, Joy Dukes, and the second one was Sarisa Pleasant. They took me under their wing. Joy was working as president as well as treasurer because the other treasurer had left. Something came up and I saw her trying to multitask. And at the end of the meeting, I said, do you need some help? And she said, sure. You can, I'm filling out the receipts, taking the money. Okay. Well, that's how I literally became treasurer. And I kept on coming and coming. And as I was giving my speeches, the butterflies started flying instead of in my stomach. They started flying around my head. And I felt the confidence raising. Sarisa, she would always give me kudos. Tyrone Thorpe, that was another one. He would call me a guru. I didn't even know what a guru is. Still don't really know what a guru is today. But whatever he said, it made me feel really good. They encouraged me to go and enter a contest, humorous contest. Well, I came back, y'all, with first place trophy for the Morgan State Toastmasters Club. I tried my hand again the following year. I came back again. I didn't make first place, but I made second place. And I was real proud of myself. So we have many proteges, we have many mentors. We never turn around and say thank you all the time. But they know we mean it from the heart because they're the ones that push us and help elevate us to our next level. Where do we go from here? What do we do? Out of speaking in Toastmasters a couple of years later, I joined in 2015. My husband gave me an assignment to do the message for Mother's Day. I don't think I've grown that much in Toastmasters. Stand in front of, now this is a family-oriented church, but some of the Toastmaster members came that Sunday to hear me. And I was like, now the butterflies started back again. They went around my head. They was inside again. And I kept on finding a focal point. And I kept on saying, I can do this. And one of the things I want to leave with you, don't look back. When somebody's pressing and pushing you on, thank them for it, appreciate it, and keep moving forward. I went to a paint party a couple of years ago, and this is what I drew. It was supposed to be a cherry blossom tree, but what intrigued me about my picture was this. This was my road less traveled, because I didn't know where I was going from there. I just knew God had another purpose and plan for my life. He allowed me to work over 35 years and still be healthy and still here in the land of the living. So for you out there that's looking and saying, I can't do that. I can't be that bold. I don't have that confidence. You never know who your protege may be, who your mentor may be, who is the next person that's going to push you to your next level. It's not about how you look, how much money you got in the bank, how cute you think you are. Open your mouth and watch God work. Open your mouth and watch how God works. Remember, road less travel. You can go right or you can go left. Thank you.
Great job, Ms. Eva.
That was amazing.
Awesome.
Definitely luminary.
Thank you. Thank you.
I told y'all it was going to be good. I told y'all it was going to be great. The next person that we'll have here is our table topics. Okay, so we can have our amazing table topics master show themselves.
Good evening, Toastmasters, future Toastmasters, and distinguished guests. I'm your table topics master for this evening. So table topics is the opportunity for you to speak impromptu, like I'm doing right now, on any topic that you are given. So we just gonna go ahead and get started. You have 1 to 2 minutes. At 1 minute, let me tell you, can we just clap it up for Joseph and the fireworks? Did y'all see his fireworks? When you see the fireworks, that's when you know, like, you know, your 30 seconds has been up. Thank you. That was so, I loved it. All right. So who is ready to speak? I think we have time for everybody to speak. If you want to speak, and let's just go. 1 to 2 minutes. Who wants to be the first person? I have endless topics. All right.
I'll go.
We have Rob. Wait a minute. We have Rob, Shauna, Dion. Wait, hold on. DeAndre, Angela, Samantha. Looks like everyone. Joshua. Don't be scared. All right, so I'm gonna start with Rob. No need to pick a number. Let's see. We're gonna fill in the blank. I'm gonna start with a phrase and you are just gonna finish it and make sure that you have you have pens on timer. All right. April showers bring May flowers. April showers bring May flowers. Mr. Tyree.
Can you repeat the,
April showers bring May flowers. April showers bring May flowers.
good evening, fellow Toastmasters, future Toastmasters, and distinguished guests. In the words of Missy Elliott, I can't stand the rain. It's my window, and I can't stand the rain. It seemed like April is always the month that brings the most showers. I would rather it be March or February or even January, because that's the months before April, you know. But I think the rain is not for me. If you guys ever see me drive, just make sure you stay out the way, especially when it's raining. I have trouble seeing. I have 20/20 vision, but when it rains, of course, you're not able to see. So yeah, y'all, I'm having trouble right now. I'm gonna keep on going, keep on speaking, you know. April is 1 month from my mother. My mother's an amazing person. Her birthday's on May the 5th. And it just passed. So I had an opportunity to celebrate with her. And we did some amazing things. I took her out to eat. We had breakfast. We also went to lunch as well. And showed her favorite thing, which is shrimp. So she was happy. I was happy. And I tried my best, y'all. That's it. That's all I got. Oh, man, that was terrible.
Terrible, you did it. Hello, did you see the green? Did the light flash green? You did it, okay? Thank you. You even brought out Missy Elliott, sung a little bit, you know? Let's do it. Next up, we have Shauna. Shauna Step Jones.
Good.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Wait, I can't. You're not.
I can't. Yeah, the camera's malfunctioning this evening. You have to bear with me. I apologize in advance.
All right. All right. All right. Everything I need is already in me.
Everything I need is always in me. That sounds like a manifestation that I would say to myself every morning when I get up, because oftentimes we are looking for things. And then what I find in my generation, it's a lot of material things to really define us. And I recognize that everything that we need is already inside of us. The confidence that we need, it's inside of us. The intelligence that we desire is already inside of us. We just have to water it. We just have to study things like that. I just had to jot the down. But yeah, so everything that we need is already inside of us. And I'm a reflection of that. Oftentimes you got to sit back and reflect and look at what you have, what you're made of, and things like that. And once you look at those things and you value those things, you will realize that everything that you need is already inside of you. So I am complete.
Yes. Thank you, Shauna. That was perfect. All right. So DeAndre. Where is Mr. White? All right, wait a minute. And I'm also trying to buy time to think, you know? All right, so let's see. Whoa. It starts in the heart.
It starts in the heart. Wow, what a lovely quote. Here's the thing. One of my favorite books says, out of the abundance of the heart flows the issues of life. And not only that, it is the heart in which many times we are being judged by. And that quote is so significant simply because if you love something, if you want to be the best at something, or if you want to give it all you got, not only does it start in the heart, but gradually you find yourself putting your heart into the very thing that you love, cherish, and adore oh so very much. Would you all agree? Yes or no? I thought you all would. Now, another thing about the heart that we have is that no matter how strong the other parts of our bodies are, if the heart itself is not pumping and circulating like it needs to be, then nothing else will work. The heart and the brain, as we all know, are the critically important parts of our anatomy. Now, I don't know much about how, I'm not an anatomist, or if I'm even saying that right, but I do know that the heart, besides the brain itself, is the most important part of the body that we have. Now, here's another thing about the heart. If the heart is full of malice, if the heart is full of envy, if the heart is full of jealousy and hatred, it will be reflected through our speeches. It will be reflected through our body languages. It will be reflected out of the very words that come out of our mouths. And what's in your heart comes out of your mouth. And if you're trying to condemn someone or critique or convict them, what you do is attract it right back to yourself, kind of like how a boomerang works. And I know you all know a thing or two about a boomerang, or at least a magnet, because magnets have this magnetic force that attracts everything that's similar to the energy signal, the vibration, the attitude, and more importantly, what's in the very nature of someone's heart right back to the person whom is sending it out to through their heart. So yes, it starts in the heart. Love, hate, joy, pain, resentment, and all of the above and everything in between. It starts in the heart. So because we understand that it starts in the heart, it's very important that we have to examine what's in our heart and get rid of anything that is misrepresented of what we want to see and what we believe and what we say we're about with our mouths. Because our mouths will say one thing, but our hearts will say something completely different. So yes, Madam Toastmaster and honored guest, it starts in the heart. Examine your hearts.
Awesome. Good job, Mr. White. Listen, I think we have our next 3 speeches for next week. So y'all could, Sean, you can write that down. Rob, Sean, and DeAndre. Amazing. Okay, it's up next. Thank you so much, DeAndre. Let me switch this spotlight. It was all a dream.
It was all a dream. Many times in our lives, we think about what we want to do. When we're young, we have big dreams. We think about when I get older, I want to be X, Y, and Z. And as we move from stage and phase of life, some of us stop dreaming. But we need to continue, because when people think it was all a dream, we wanted to make it a reality. And then the only way that we can make it a reality is that we keep on dreaming and doing what we think we should be doing and want to do, that we dreamed as a little girl or little boy. Was it a teacher? Was it a preacher? Whatever it was, keep on dreaming and make it a reality. Don't let your setbacks, your problems, your pressures, all those things that stop you from dreaming. What we want to do is keep on dreaming, make it a reality. So we can say at the end of the day, at the end of our life, we can say it wasn't a dream, it was my reality, because I did what God called me to do. We have to understand and believe that what other people's opinion of you does not have to become your reality. That's the Mr. Les Brown, the number one motivational speaker, his quote. So when we're thinking about our reality and dreaming, we got to make sure it's our opinion, it's our reality. What I think of me is important, not what others think of me, and live it out. So it won't be just, it was a dream, it's all a dream, but it be your reality. Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster.
All right. Thank you, Angela. I love it. Wait a minute. So I just want to let you all know, those of y'all are getting kudos in the chat, but some people are texting it to me. So make sure that you are sending it to everyone when you send y'all messages. Because I'm getting great job. So I'm giving it to y'all. Great job, Angela. Great job, DeAndre. Great job, Robert.
Thank you.
Give y'all flowers because they were coming. Okay. All right. So next we have Tabitha Smurfette. Hmm. Oh, that's so slow. I'm trying to get it. And then she made history. And then she made history.
And then she made history. Thank you, Tasha. Okay. And then she made history. Okay. There are so many women who have made history who you would have thought would have not made history, like Maya Angelou, Oprah Winfrey, Michelle Obama. And they are luminous women. Was that the word of the day? Okay. All right. So I just made history because I made my first word of the day. So I want to thank you for that. And yeah, they all made history. They had trials and tribulations in their lives. I was watching an interview of Oprah Winfrey not too long ago, and the reporter was asking her, "Do you really think your show is going to go well?" As if he didn't believe her, as if he doubted her and was trying to plant seeds of doubt. And she was like, "Oh no, yeah, I have to believe it's going to go well." As a matter of fact type of energy that she gave him. And as we move on till today, Oprah Winfrey had one of the biggest shows in history. She has her own channel. She employs Hollywood. I mean, Soul Sundays, if you watch Oprah, you know Oprah. She writes books. She's gone on to do a plethora of things. She has made history, and I believe she was the richest woman in the world at one time, and a Black one at that. So, and she made history. I'm on a roll to make history. There's a diva near in here making history. I mean, we're all making history, so thank you.
Thank you so much, Smurfette, Tabitha. Great job, everybody. Great job, everyone. Is there anyone else that would like to go? Anyone else feeling like they just want to take a stab at it? All right. Well, I'm going to go. If not, I'm going to pass our meeting back over to our Toastmaster of the evening. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. You all are very inspiring. We are going to be evaluated today by Miss Kimberly Reeves. I'm sorry, Dr. Kimberly Reeves. And again, I just want to keep this energy going. Everyone has been coming here, giving great information, great energy. Let's keep it going.
Hey, hello everybody. My name is for this evening. I would first like to plug into the reports. I would like to introduce our first evaluator, which is Tabitha Anderson, and she will be evaluating Ms. Colbert, aka Mama Red Box.
All right, all right, all right. Yes, it is Miss Red Bottoms, aka Miss Eva. Hi, Miss Eva. I love your speech.
Thank you.
You were doing the engaging humor speech level 2, and the purpose was to show members how to clearly define Toastmasters. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So first and foremost, when you first started your speech, you were sitting down and your camera was kind of like this, and I was hoping that you would adjust it. So I was so happy when you said, I'm gonna stand, and you did. I also noticed early in your speech that you were in a different room. Usually, like there's books or things behind you. And then because I noticed that, I noticed the picture behind you. And I said, oh, it's a road and there's trees. I said, I think that was intentional and I loved it. So you were very intentional about your presentation. Like I said, you stood up. You had a lot of gestures. I did appreciate the gestures and the way you moved. I liked when you said, when I was in the 4th grade, I sat, like you were really animated. So I definitely appreciated that. You were very clear in speaking. You didn't talk too fast, not too slow. It just flowed. There was emotion about it. I like that. Like I said, very creative. You definitely defined the mentors, your mom, your husband, and then the Toastmasters mentors, Teresa and Joy. Literally, like, it's so hard to critique you because it was so good, as I've heard others say about you. The only literally one thing that I noticed was when you was pointing to the picture and you turned your head around, you were still talking, so your voice was fading, and so we couldn't hear you. I would probably just say, because you knew it was there, just go like that and just continue talking with your face towards the camera so we could hear. That was the only thing wrong with that speech. Was very engaging. There were some funny points in the speech, so as far as humor was concerned, you definitely achieved that. So that's all I have to say. It was awesome. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So it's my pet.
Hi. Okay, next we'll have our reports from our counter and grammarian, Shauna Steplight Jones, aka. Yeah. And after that, we'll have our timer. But go ahead, Stephen, there, please.
Thank
Give
you.
our report.
Thank you. All right, so Miss Eva, you gave an awesome speech. Awesome. I really enjoyed it. Very, very good job. I only caught your filler words where you can in regards to the receipts, and I went to a paint party. So just 2. Other than that, that's all I caught. John, our Toastmaster on the move. I caught you say I'm sorry, 2 times, but you did use luminary 2 times as well. So good job. Robert, great job. Great job, Robert. You know we love you regardless of it's like, no, well, good job, Robert. I just caught but and that's what I caught. DeAndre, thanks for continuing to join us every week. We appreciate your energy. We love it, actually. I caught now, and then it started in the heart, started becoming your crutch word. So I know that was the quote that you were given, but it was also became a filler word for when you were maybe should have just paused. But that's all I had for you. And autonomous is a word. Anatomist is a word. Angela, awesome. I was inspired by your speech. I was encouraged, actually. I was very encouraged. It was all a dream. I just caught was it and I caught the that's it. So the was it that's it. But good job. Tab, good job. And thank you, Tab. I wanted to thank you for considering me as a luminous woman with all of those luminaries. Knock, 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 knock for me. But thank you. All I caught was okay and luminous, you used it twice as an adjective. So good job. And that's all I had. Back to our general evaluator.
Hey, everybody. Now we'll have our reports from Joseph Olayemi. Did I say that correct?
Yes, you
Correctly?
did. Yes,
Okay.
you did.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Kimberly. Thank you, Toastmasters, guests and friends. Today was my first time being the timer. I thought it was an easy job, but turns out not to be as easy as I thought it would be. My computer crashed on me mid, so I had to switch to another computer. But I had to think on my feet quick and try to find the colors that I needed. Next time I do this, I promise I would use a computer that works. So let me get to the times. So for Miss Eva, her time was 8:48 minutes for her speech. Thanks again for the speech. It was a lovely speech. I missed some of it, but I'll watch it on YouTube. For our table topics, Robert, thanks for your speech. It was 1 minute 22 seconds. For Shauna's speech, it was 1 minute 21 seconds. For the Andre speech, it was 2 minutes 56 seconds. For Angela's speech, it was 1 minute 50 seconds. And for Tabitha's speech, it was 1 minute 51 seconds. For our evaluators, for our first evaluator, Tabitha, it was 2 minutes 24 seconds. And for our AHA counter and grammarian, Shauna, it was 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Thank you, Toastmasters.
Hello again, everybody. Just like Joseph, my jumped out on me. This must be, I don't want to say it, but everybody computer issues like so I missed some of the table topics, but I'll give the reports the best of my ability. Overall, we did great on time. This was a great meeting as usual. So I'm not as proud of you, like Joseph, who said to me for the first time. And so, Ms. Eva, you always give us something to think about when you leave. Your quote, open your mouth and watch God work, that actually stuck with me. Not Sean, Natasha, those topics also working. What I might suggest for the meeting overall is that we have somebody on standby, assuming the role. For instance, if I were not able to log back on, so is backing me up, taking notes just in case I missed some stuff, which I did, but it wasn't that. So overall, I think that we did great. I think the reports were intact and appropriate. And until next time, everybody, that's it. Back to our please.
Thank you. Thank you for that evaluation. Well, Luminary Toastmasters, future Luminary Toastmasters, and distinguished Luminary guests. Thank you for everything. Now, you all have been amazing. As Ms. Eva said, I got the butterflies out of my stomach and now they're floating around my head because all of you just now showed me that you better get out there and speak. I think this is a time when we have some of our guests coming off of mute, coming out of the cubbyhole and speaking out. Would I be correct in that?
Yes, this is a perfect time to transition. If we have anyone that would like to come off mute and tell us how you enjoyed the meeting, it could be a guest, it could be anybody. You know, we're all family here. Let's just talk about, okay, Mr. White.
Well, thank you and greetings, MSU Toastmasters. I enjoyed the meeting this evening. Miss Eva, great speech. And you're actually in the path that I'm in that I recently chose because one of the clubs that I'm a part of, we got a chance because of the rewards we won, we got a chance to choose a free path. So that's the path I chose, engage in humor. And I chose it because I've been told that I'm very, very funny. You all may not think that based upon hearing me, but I would have to share more of my humorous side with you all. But you all are an outstanding group of people, and I just I've enjoyed the 3 meetings I've been a part of, and I'll continue to come back. I'm not gonna promise you all that I'm gonna join because I've been a part of 3 clubs before, and I'm already a part of 2. But if I make that decision, I will let you all know.
Awesome. Well, thank you for bringing your energy. Like Shauna said, it's great addition to the meeting. So thank you so much. Come on, open mic. Who's next? Who's next? Who has something to say?
Hi, everyone. I just want
Yes, Joseph.
to let everyone know that I'm officially a member of MSU Toastmasters. Very excited. You all are a great group of people, and it's very encouraging to join you every week. I actually look forward to Mondays now. So thank you.
Yeah, that is awesome. Sorry, what did you say, Shauna?
No, I was just thanking him. Telling him he's you're welcome. That's all. I'm sorry.
No, yes, you were awesome. You stepped in, you joined, you took on a role. Speaking of roles, let's keep this energy going. All right. I hope you're thinking about what you're doing next week, like Mr. John here. Like, did you check off every role yet, John? What haven't you done? What haven't you done yet?
I think I haven't done table topics yet.
Oh.
And I don't know. Timer. I think I haven't done that either.
Sounds like a nice natural step. All right. Is there anybody else that wants to come, has anything that they want to share? Come on, you.
Yeah.
What do y'all have going on?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, President. I just want to say, Ms. Neva, you did a really good job with the speech. I thought it was a very interesting story you told, and it had a lot of good points in it. That's all.
Thank you.
Thank you. I thank you like I'm Miss Eva.
Joshua, new member?
No, Joshua is a guest.
No, I popped in from time to time.
Oh, okay. Hi, welcome.
Thank you. Nice to meet everybody.
We have some roles being dropped in the chat. I like what's going on here. Let's keep that going for next week. Dr. Reeves wants to be table topics master. All right. Anybody else has anything to share? I mean, it's also going to be the time where you just tell us what you have going on in your life. Is there anything that we can support you in? Anything that we can show up for to just be some encouragement to you? Got some books dropping, some dreams that you have you want us to Grateful. Otherwise, we can go ahead and transition into our education moment with our VPE, Mr. Robert Tyree.
Can I jump in real quick for just the roles? I'm looking for one role in particular. I'm gonna be the speaker. We have an evaluator, but we need someone to evaluate the evaluator. So if anyone is interested in it, Miss Eva, did you say you would do that?
Yes, I did earlier when we was in the breakout room. That's fine if no one else wants it.
Okay.
Ms. Eva, I can take that.
Okay.
That's the general evaluator.
No, it's
Oh.
no.
You said evaluator.
Yeah, so she'll be evaluating me, but she needs someone to
Yes,
evaluate
I
her.
will do that.
Okay. Is that okay, Miss Eva?
Oh, sure, that's fine.
Okay. All right.
Give Ms.
Thank
Eva
you, Robert.
anytime, Shauna.
What else is open?
We still need, if anyone else wants to speak, we have room for another speaker. I see table topics master. We do need our counter, timer, general evaluator, and a Toastmaster.
Shauna, I also want to do a speech as well.
Okay.
Let's go.
Well, you can't do two roles.
I can't do both.
Okay.
Okay, you know what, Shauna, I'm gonna would it be possible to sign up for a speech for the following week? I'm gonna prepare myself accordingly. So put me in the books.
Okay. Because you're already an evaluator, right? You're evaluating and evaluating.
If that's okay with Madam President.
Angela, timer. I see you, Angela. Thank you. Our counter. Who hasn't been an our counter? Okay. All right.
I'll do.
General value. Who's general value? That's you, Natasha. Okay. All right. And I'm gonna send out an email. If we don't have all of the roles by the end of the meeting.
Okay.
Back to you, Robert.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Good. I'm sorry. All right, team. Yeah, I'm trying, y'all. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters, future Toastmasters, distinguished guests. Welcome back to the Education Corner. I will not belabor the time, Ms. Eva. I just want to drop something in the chat. I believe I've done so already. Just want to give you guys 3 tips on how to improve your public speaking. So I know there's a bunch of information online. If you have the opportunity, please visit us on Toastmasters International because we have a surplus of information that you already paid for. So why not use it? But in the meantime, I'm going to just add a couple of tidbits that I thought was unusual information that might help. Here we go. This article has like 10 main tips, but I just want to point out 3 tips that I've actually never heard before. So tip number 8 says, I'm sorry, not tip number 8. Excuse me, y'all. Tip number 9 says, when you're doing a speech, try to grab their attention at the beginning and close with a dramatic ending. So attention grabbers are always amazing, but I think that dramatic ending, I normally hear individuals say rapid the beginning with the end, but something that is a main point or something that could be a takeaway, something that might be beneficial for you guys as well. Another tip they mentioned in this article was to practice in a noisy room. So normally we would practice our speech in a quiet place, but I sure believe that if you can gather your thoughts and be able to finish your speech fully in a noisy room, you can do it in a quiet one. And the very last tip was, Mr. Tyree lost his thing. it's okay to read. It's okay to read. So reading a note or reading a definition that you might be afraid that you're going to miss an important point, it's okay to read, but always try to practice your speech to make sure that you are not reading fully from a sheet. But if you have note cards, that is okay as well. So that's just 3 small tips that you might not hear. So, and some information in the chat. That is good. Practice in the loud room. Yes. So that is my time, guys. And also, once again, use pathways. We're getting to the point where we're going to be tallying up our information to make sure that we are getting to President Distinguished. So if you haven't had the opportunity to upload your speeches, please do so. And if you need help, if you're not even sure what pathways is, please do not feel shame. It's still new to us as well.